standing in the kitchen, staring at the floor, tracing out the shadow where you stood beside the door. The glass you left is sitting there, I full up on the wood. I pour it out and move along, I know I really should, but the air is getting thicker and the walls are closing in. I'm wearing every memory like a second layer of skin. I thought that we were solid, I thought we were the shore, but the tide is coming in, I can't feel the ground no more. And I'm drowning in the salt water, stinging in my eyes, from the ocean of the I love yous, and the river of the lies. It's in the bed, it's in the bread, it's in the very air, heavy, briny, hollow that it follows me everywhere. I'm gasping for a breath of us, but the current is too strong, and I'm pulled into the deep where I don't belong. It's the taste of the goodbye, it's the weight of the pain, washing out the fire with the salt water rain. I went down to the harbor just to watch the ships go by, but every white-capped wave looks like a tear falling from the sky. I found your old blue sweater at the bottom of the bin. It still smells like the summer before the cold set in. Now my lungs are getting heavy, my heart is made of lead. I'm choking on the bitter things that we never should have said. You're 1,000 miles of ocean, your horizon I can't reach, and I'm just a piece of driftwood rotting on a lonely beach. They say the salt can heal a wound, they say it cleans the soul, but it's burning through the center, and it's digging out a hole. I'm shaking and I'm shivering, I'm freezing in the heat, with the sound of crashing memories beneath my tired feet. The anchor's been cut loose and the compass is all wrong. I've been out at sea without you for way too damn long. And I'm drowning in the salt water, stinging in my eyes, from the ocean of the I love yous, and the river of the lies. It's in the bed, it's in the bread, it's in the very air, heavy, briny, hollow that it follows me everywhere. I'm gasping for a breath of us, but the current is too strong, and I'm pulled into the deep where I don't belong. It's the taste of the goodbye, it's the weight of the pain, washing out the fire with the salt water rain. The floor is wet, I'm not finished hurting yet, just a pinch of salt in a world of blue. I'm drowning in the middle of the ghost of you. I'm scrubbing the edges of every Polaroid, trying to erase the space you used to fill. I'm practicing the way I say your name, until it's just a sound, until the air stays still. The kitchen chair still remembers your weight. The hallway rug still expects your feet. But I'm painting over the colors we made, because staying here's a slow defeat. It's the art of fading, the science of letting go, watching the fire turn to a gray kind of snow. I'm pulling the threads till the tapestry tears, moving like a ghost through these heavy years. It's a quiet goodbye, it's a blur in the frame, it's loving the what at the heat of the flame. You're a smudge on the glass, you're a dial tone hum, a habit I'm breaking, a sting growing numb. I used to memorize the map of your palm. Now I can't recall if your eyes were dark or calm. The story is changing, the ink is running thin. I'm losing the place where you end and I begin. Is it a tragedy or is it a grace that I can't see the light of your face? I'm becoming a shadow, a hollowed out thing, waiting for the silence that the winter will bring. One day you'll be a name I used to know, just a seed in the dirt that refused to grow. It's the art of fading, the science of letting go, watching the fire turn to a gray kind of snow. I'm pulling the threads till the tapestry tears, moving like a ghost through these heavy years. It's a quiet goodbye, it's a blur in the frame, it's learning to and at the feet of the flame go. Just a smidge on the glass, just a breath on the pain. The art of fading is all that remains. I'm staring at the router, watching the green light blink, and counting every second till my heart begins to sink. The screen says reconnecting, but I know the truth by now. The wire's been cut completely, though I don't quite remember how. I sent a dozen messages into the empty black, waiting for a read receipt that's never coming back. The air is full of whispers of the things we used to be, but there's a wall of static sitting right between you and me. And it's a signal lost, a frequency gone cold, a story left in fragments that will never be retold. I'm reaching through the airwaves, I'm screaming at the sky, but all I get is white noise as the minutes pass me by. looking for a single spark. Is it the distance in the miles, or the distance in your heart, that pulled the connection and the copper wires apart? I'm shaking the receiver, I'm tapping on the glass, watching all the almost homes and maybe some days pass. There's no bars on the window, there's no bars on my soul, just a 0% battery and a lack of self-control. And it's a signal lost, a frequency gone cold, a story left in fragments that will never be retold. I'm reaching through the airwaves, I'm screaming at the sky, but all I get is white noise as the minutes pass me by. We used to be a rhythm, we used to be a song. Now I'm just a home where a heartbeat should belong. The line is dead, the bridge is crossed, drowning in the silence of a signal lost. Calling, calling, no answer, just the static, just the snow, learning how to let the signal go. Disconnected, disconnected, goodbye. Sound of a phone line, busy signal fading into a long, low drone. The drywall in the kitchen has a crack I never fixed, just like the conversation where the love and anger mixed. The floorboards always groan when I walk past your empty side. They're the only ones who know how many nights I've stayed and cried. The ceiling fan is spinning, cutting shadows on the wall. It watched me pick up pieces of the glass you let fall. These four walls are a diary of the things we didn't say, and they're crumbling a little more every single day. Oh, this house is a silent witness to the breaking of my heart. It saw the very second that we pulled the world apart. It heard the quiet, I can't stay, and the slamming of the door. It feels the weight of footsteps that don't live here anymore. It doesn't have a voice, but it remembers every scream. quiet part of town. Shh, can you hear it? The sound of the wood as it breaks, the silent witness, counting all of my mistakes. I finally washed the coffee mug you left beside the sink. It only took me 20 days to let myself even think. The bed is made on both the sides, the sheets are crisp and flat. I even moved your sneakers from the welcome home mat. I'm walking through the grocery store and I didn't buy bread. I kept my eyes on the floor instead of searching for your head. The silence in the living room doesn't scream as loud today. I'm finding little corners where I'm allowed to stay. And I'm counting up the small wins, one by painful one, trying to convince my heart the damage isn't done. I made it through an hour without checking on my phone. I didn't cry when the radio played our song all alone. It's a heavy kind of victory, it's a lonely kind of prize, to wake up in the morning and finally open up my eyes. I'm still broken, I'm still hollow, I'm still losing every day, but I'm celebrating small wins while the big ones slip away. I went out to the movies with a friend I haven't seen. I didn't talk about you or the mess of what we've been. I tasted my own dinner, I actually finished the plate. I didn't spend the evening just blaming it on fate. The us is getting blurry, the me is coming clear. But I'd trade 1,000 small wins just to have you standing here. It's a battle in the hallway, it's a war inside my head, between the life I'm living and the ghost inside my bed. Is it a win if I still miss you with every single breath? Is it a win if moving on feels like a quiet kind of death? I'm checking off the boxes, I'm doing all the chores, while my soul is still out searching for a way to be yours. But I'll take the tiny triumphs, I'll take the hollow cheers, in the middle of the desert of these saltwater years. And I'm counting up the small wins, one by painful one, trying to convince my heart the damage isn't done. I made it through an hour without checking on my phone. I didn't cry when the radio played our song all alone. It's a heavy kind of thing. But I'm celebrating small wins while the big ones slip away. I breathed today, I didn't say your name. I almost forgot what I lost when I lost you. Small wins, hard rain, learning how to live inside the pain. One single soft piano, no place and linger. The sun went down at 5, but the shadows never left. This house is like a body that's been hollowed out by theft. I'm staring at the digital clock, the numbers glowing red like a pulse that keeps on beating for a love that's already dead. The radiator hisses, but the room is freezing cold. It's a different kind of winter when there's no one left to hold. I've walked 1,000 miles between the window and the door, tracing every coffee stain upon the hardwood floor. And it's the longest night, and the stars have all gone out. I'm screaming in the silence just to hear a different shout. The moon is stuck in place, and the dawn is miles away. I'm begging for the morning, but the darkness wants to stay. Every second is a mountain, every minute is a sea. In the longest night of living, with the ghost of you and me. I tried to close my eyes, but the pillows smell of you, a bittersweet reminder of the things we didn't do. I'm scrolling through our messages, that I'll be home by 8. Now I'm just a prisoner of a permanent too late. The darkness isn't empty, no, it's crowded and it's live, with every should have said it like a heavy, suffocating cloud. I'm waiting for the birds to sing, I'm waiting for the light, but time has stopped its ticking in the middle of the fight. Is it 3 a.m.? Is it 4 cold? Will the sun never rise? Or am I blind in both eyes? The longest night, it never ends, it just bends. Until I break. Of a clock ticking, slowly stops. I'm looking at our picture on the nightstand by the bed, but I can't see the features or the words we ever said. The edges are all bleeding, the colors aren't the same. Like someone threw a bucket of the rain against the frame. I try to blink it into focus, try to find your eyes, but they're drifting into shadows, they're melting in the skies. Everything is sunk now, like charcoal on my skin. I can't tell where the memory ends and where the lies begin. And it's a blurred love, a soft focus sting. I'm reaching for a shadow, I'm holding on to nothing. You're a ghost in the hallway, a smudge on the glass, watching all the clarity and the beauty slowly pass. The harder that I stare, the more you disappear, drowning in the salt and the motion of a tear. It's a hazy kind of heartbreak, it's a vision out of line, trying to find the sharp edges of a soul that used to be mine. I walked down to the corner where we carved our names in wood, but the moss has grown over where the forever once stood. The shapes are getting rounded, the lines are getting thin, like a sweater that's been unraveled and stretched out way too thin. I remember that you loved me, but I can't remember why. The details are all vapor in a gray and heavy sky. Was your voice a little raspy? Was your smile a little wide? I'm losing all the anchors that I used to keep inside. Is it my eyes that are failing? Or is it just the truth? That time is like a fog stealing all our wasted youth. I'm reaching out my hand to touch the hollow of your face, but I'm only catching static in this cold and empty space. Don't fade away, stay sharp for one more day. But the lens is getting dirty and the world is turning gray. out of reach. A lesson that the darkness is trying hard to teach. Just a blur, just a smear. I can't see you from here.
The music slows down and becomes muffled, as if heard underwater, until it stops.
I'm standing in a room where the air doesn't move, tracing the lines of a life we tried to prove. You left the window open, just a little crack, but the breeze only reminds me you aren't coming back. I'm holding down the maps of the places we'd go, but the ink is getting pale and the progress is slow. I'm anchored to a memory, heavy and cold, while you're out there running, brave and bold. And I'm just a paper sky. I thought I was steady, I thought I was strong, but I was just holding you back all along. What happens to the way when the paper is gone, when the desk is all empty at the break of the dawn? Do I just sit here pressing on nothing at all, waiting for a shadow to lean on the wall? I'm a monument to almost a statue of stay, while you're 1,000 miles and a lifetime away, and I'm just a paper on a desk full of dreams, tied to a story that's bursting at the seams. I'm holding down the pages so they don't fly away, while you're the wind that's begging them not to stay. It's a heavy kind of loving, it's a lead heavy heart, watching you finish while I can't even start. Yeah, I'm just the weight, keeping the past in its place, while the wind blows the color right out of your face. So go on and fly, let the pages scatter. I'll stay right here like it doesn't even matter. Just a heavy stone in an empty home. Paperweight dreams are heavier than they seem. I'm standing in the hallway where the afternoon hits the glass, watching the ghost of our forever slowly start to pass. You left a crystal hanging by a string above the door, and now it's throwing jagged rainbows all across the floor. I try to step inside the red, I try to touch the blue, but my hands just find the empty space that used to hold on to you. The light is beautiful and sharp, it's cutting through the gloom, while I'm the only shadow left inside this quiet room. And it's a prismatic heartbreak, colors everywhere, scattered like the promises we whispered in the air. I see you in the violet, I feel you in the gold, but there's no warmth inside the light for me to have and hold. One white beam of honest love hit the heavy lid and shattered into every single word we never said yet. It's a prismatic ending, a spectrum made of tears, painting all the wreckage of our wasted hollow years. The yellow is the kitchen where we used to dance at night. The orange is the sweater that you never folded right. The green is like the garden that we planted in the spring, before we knew that autumn wouldn't leave a single thing. But the colors are just tricks of light, they aren't really there. I'm reaching for a rainbow, but I'm grabbing at the air. If I close the heavy curtains, if I shut out all the day, would the memory of your face finally fade into the gray? They say that white light holds it all, every shade and every tone, but I'm just a broken prism sitting here all alone. You hit me like a lightning bolt, you hit me like the sun, and broke me into pieces before our life had even begun. Now I'm fractured, now I'm glowing, but I'm not the one who's going. And it's a prismatic heartbreak, colors everywhere, scattered like the promises is all that's left to me. The right half step inside the red, I try to touch the blue, but my hands just find the empty space that used to hold on to you. The light is beautiful and sharp, it's cutting through the gloom, while I'm the only shadow left inside this quiet room. And it's a prismatic heartbreak, colors everywhere, scattered like the promises we whispered in the air. I see you in the violet, I feel you in the gold, but there's no warmth inside the light for me to have and hold. One white beam of honest love hit the heavy lead and shattered into every single word we never said. Yeah, it's a prismatic ending, a spectrum made of tears, painting all the wretch of our wasted hollow. I'm turning the knob on the old radio, searching for a frequency from a year ago. But the air is thick and the signal is weak. I'm losing the words that I'm trying to speak. There's a hum in the wires, a buzz in the wall. I'm standing in the kitchen, waiting for your call. But the line is dead and the screen is black. There's no magic button to bring the light back. Now I'm living in the static, lost in the gray, watching the colors of us wash away. It's a white noise heart and a ghost of a sound, like a beautiful melody that fell to the ground. I reach for your hand, but I touch the debris of the broken up signal of you and me. Just a crackle in the silence, a flickering of you. I'm tuned into the static, just to stay close to you. I found a cassette tape under the seat, where we sang out of tune to a heavy bass beat. But the plastic is warped and the ribbon is torn, like a promise we made on the day I was born. I try to remember the shape of your laugh, but it's cut down the middle, a jagged edged half. The more that I listen, the less that I hear, until your voice is a whisper that disappears into my ear. Is it me? Is it you? Is it just the machine, or the miles of emptiness sitting between? I'm screaming your name, snow on the screen, but the picture is broken and the air is unclean. I'm chasing a ghost through a storm in the air, finding out lately that you were never really there. Now I'm living in the static, lost in the gray, watching the colors of us wash away. It's a white noise heart and a ghost of a sound, like a beautiful melody that fell to the ground. I reach for your hand, but I touch the debris of the broken up signal of you and me. Just a crackle in the silence, a flicker in the view. I'm tuned into the static, just to stay close to you. Can you hear me? Are you still there? Or is it just the wind? The signal is fading, the channel